Hi, brother. I've had a migraine so bad. All right, an update on you and her. Are you still there? Gustavo? Are you still there, my brother? Oh my god. Wow. This headache is killing me. All right, brother, are you here? Are you with me? Sorry, I had to take some ibuprofen. Gustavo, are you there? Hello, number one. Is that you, Gustavo? Hello, number two. Hi, guys. The migraine is gone. It's just now a steady headache, which I can deal with. That was insanity. Oh my god. All right, brother. Where are you? Say hello to my little friend. Hey. Not much. Not a whole lot. Getting over a migraine for 3 days. I know. Just leave it. I'm going to leave it on the porch. But yeah, other than that, I'm good. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Like 2 seconds, that's it. I'll be right back. Sorry. Sorry, I'm here. Alright, Gustavo, are you still there? This is crazy. Okay. There you are, Gustavo. You did a few readings for me with my mother, Pam. I remember. I think. Okay. Update on you. What was your question, my brother? Let me see. I can't see update on her and me. Okay. I'm out of breath. Okay. Un momento, por favor. I feel really short today. All right. I got you. I got you, my brother. Always. Well, my hands are cold. It's like 32 degrees outside. Brr. Hi, Smokey. Okay, one more good shuffle. There we go. Wow, hello, number 34. 234. Okay, Gustavo, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we have the Lover's card, so I mean, that's not a bad thing, actually. That's a really good thing. So it looks like everything is being, I mean, especially Azazel. That's supposed to be Metatron. I think it is Azazel. It's always Azazel. So Azazel's literally trying to get you guys together, that he is trying to actually hook you guys up, so to speak. But I mean, what is going on? Is there any communication? There is, it looks like there's some communication, but I mean, everything's like on fire right now. So it's like the hormones are raging. Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. The hormones are raging. So there's a lot of underlying sexual tension is pretty much what that, represents. And then that erupts in, the eruption or the, the poof. So there's a little communication going on. Okay. So what with this card, through everything that she's been through, honestly, this is making much more sense to her now to have a relationship with somebody. And so she's kind of feeling like, okay, maybe I could get a little closer to him. Maybe we could get to know each other just a little bit better before we actually start to actually have a relationship and date. And just the waiting period, yeah. So it's her. It's her that's making you wait. You're not the one that's making her wait, and you're not the one that's making yourself wait. So, I mean, but that is a really good card. The World. All right, so it's looking like that her world is actually becoming a lot more stable. She has a better stable foundation. It looks like, maybe some stuff with her dad might have been resolved already. So it does seem like that she's resolving issues in her own mind, in her world. Hence why she does all these crazy things that she does and accuses you of all that stuff. So that would definitely be influences from past relationships, especially with that. But the World card is she's mending her world back together, and she's weaving love into it. So we do have that element of love being weaved in with the red bow, or bow. So, well, it does look kind of orange, but it's actually red. These cards are just really old. Well, we have the Queen of Cups, so it's the emotional one. So she's the emotional one. She's the one that, she's keeping her emotions in right now. So it's like she's closing herself off emotionally because of what has happened with her dad and past relationships. But still, I do think with the lovers in the world, this is going to open her up to you a lot more. So it's like she's going to be, okay, a little bit closer, a little more revealing of the emotions, of what she wants to tell you, of what she wants with you, like in relationship terms. So that's actually really good that she's opening up. And she's actually thinking of you as a part of her world. So she's incorporating and including you in her world in her mind, which is actually really good, and that's what we want. Yes. Is Azazel telling you all of this? Five of Swords. So pretty much, hi Teresa, how are you? So I can tell by your picture, my love. So we have the Five of Swords, so that would definitely be Azazel, you know, saying, hey, these guys are, you know, going to lose out on her because there are people, you know, that want to be with her. But you're the one that, you know, the main theme in her life. So you're the only constant that's in her life. I'm really good. Thank you. But yeah, you're the only constant in her life. So this is actually, you know, it's like, okay, the other people that she, you know, have maybe tried to get with her, she has told, you know, pretty much to just, you know, go away. She doesn't have time for that. But yet she has time for you, but she has time to tell you, you know, okay, well, you have a wife and you're cheating and, you know, don't tell me this stuff. But it's actually, yes, I'm doing readings. So, I mean, this is actually really good for you. This is really good for you and for her. She, pretty much, I mean, yeah, because with the Five of Swords, this to me would represent other people trying to get with her. It's not really working out. Azazel said. Azazel is very, very good at getting people what they want. So don't be surprised if this does seriously happen. And it's going to become, you guys are going to become a couple. So, but I mean, I like this Five of Swords. That is, yes, those are the other people that have tried to get with her. And it's like, okay, their schemes, what they kind of thought of in their mind, not working. Not working. She has her eyes set. So, I mean, the Lover's card is obviously the scene from the Adam and Eve, you know, the forbidden fruit and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Strength. So, okay, again, we have Azazel. And we have your strength. She's gaining more strength and you're gaining more strength by just being the way that you guys are, by just staying the way that you are, by not pushing the issue. That's gaining strength. That's a lot of strength. So you're just maintaining, just, you know, hanging on and waiting. That's powerful. That's strength. And in turn, that shows her, okay, he's willing to wait for me for this long. Okay, that gives her a lot more strength. It gives her that, you know, kind of that oomph that she needs to kind of, you know, get through her day. So you can literally be the, you know, her underlying form of strength. And that's pretty much what I'm seeing here. So you have given her the strength to actually get on with her life and do what it is that she needs to do. I mean, this couldn't be more perfect. The High Priestess, she is actually finding a balance in her life now. That balance inside of her, the feminine and the masculine. So it's actually coming together. It's integrating together a lot better than it ever has before. The negativity is slowly being kind of sucked out of her. It looks like I can see her and I can see leeches, but it's more of a, I don't know, like a vacuum that's sucking the negativity out of her. So, but the High Priestess has a lot of things to say and secrets to be revealed. So, thanks. Okay. How are we feeling so far about this? How are we feeling about that so far, my brother? Because the strength card, I love this. I love that she's giving you strength, you give her strength. It's a mutual exchange of energy, which is pure strength. And then we have that, you know, heavy sexual undertone. Good. You're the only person that ever tells me to stop. Shut up and stop. Who's your next one, brother? I like that. I like what's going on. I like what's happening. It's pretty intense. It's actually very intense. So it's pretty good. Update on work? Gotcha. Is he still there? Like, I can't believe that guy is still there. Alright. Un momento, por favor. go. Do do do. One more good shuffle. Okay, my brother, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Un momento, por favor. Okay. Well, the Hierophant, so yeah, we look like he's gonna be in front of, I don't know, it looks like a judge, honestly. This looks like the scenario that's happening, and it's playing out in my mind right here. Not here, here. This is playing out in my mind. Okay, so I see him before a judge, actually, Roger. I see him before a judge, and he has to testify. And then I see other people, you know, on the other end, you know, like not his side, but the other side. I don't know, plaintiff, defendant, whatever it's called. But I see all these people coming forward with their stories, and I do see a court case, a lawsuit that he is going to have to deal with. And I mean, that's pretty, don't know what he's done. Personally, I don't know what he's done, you know, to these people at your work. But yeah, that's coming definitely. And I do feel like that the higher ups are finally, you know, really figuring this out. Okay, so he's done something majorly wrong. He has done something morally wrong that is totally against the work ethics. And I kind of have an idea, and I think you're kind of reading my mind on that idea too. It has a kind of a sexual undertone to it. So that says everything right there, especially with the women, possibly the men too. Page of Cups. So this is your message card, and it's basically saying Azazel, Gustavo. I'm just going to start calling you Azazel. No, Gustavo. So yeah, basically this is your offering. This is what you're getting. You're getting what you want. The fish rots from the head down. So Roger is literally just losing it from the head down. So it starts up here, we kind of go crazy, and then it starts to get into our bodies, and then that dis-ease within the mind, it triggers everything in the body. So you're getting what you want. Seven of Pentacles. All right, so it's just taking a little more time than everything legal. I mean, this is evidently legal. So the Seven of Pentacles would tell me that you are waiting still. Everybody there is still waiting on what is actually happening with him. So he's done a lot of negative things, a lot of bad things, and he's going to reap what he's sown. So he's not going to get away with it at all. He's going to get it double. It's going to be like, you know, a double whammy in his face. So he's going to get whatever he's done to everybody else at your work. It's going to come back to him. And I don't know if I see jail. I don't know if these are bars that I feel, but it feels like bars. I can feel it. I can taste it. Like the taste of iron. Like it when you, I don't know if you ever licked a pole, like when it's cold outside. I have, but I was young and it tasted like metal. Like, you know, iron, like blood. That's that taste I'm getting, and I'm seeing and feeling those bars, not wanting he is gone from me. So yeah, in your eyes, you're doing what should be done. You're literally like, okay, so out of mind, out of sight, or out of mind, out of sight. You're doing the mind over matter. That's working. That is what is manifesting this. So you're the one that's actually setting this all into motion for this to actually manifest, for him to actually get in trouble for what he's done, his wrongdoings, because he is a wrongdoer. And now we have the Five of Cups. So this is Roger, boo-hoo. He is not going to have anywhere to go. Everything is going to, you know, pretty much, you know, the people that he thought, you know, had his back and kept his secrets, because we have, you know, the secrets spilling out. Yeah, those are the people that are going to be coming forward with their secrets, with what he has done to these people. So it's just not looking good for him. I'm sorry about his luck, but he's going to be out of there very soon. Very soon. So, I mean, I really honestly feel like that they're waiting for the holidays to be over with, especially Christmas, because he is useful for some things, and they're going to use him for that and then just let him go after the holidays. So I would expect about probably the beginning of the year, That's literally what it is. Knight of Pentacles. Here we have Azazel again, the Italian stallion. Knight of Pentacles coming to you saying, Gustavo, here is your gift. Here is what you wanted. Here's what we've worked for. It is finally here. It is finally manifest. It is finally in the physicality. Their money for you? Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's money too. I mean, you know, the Pentacles represent money, you know, material things, material possessions, you know, so on and so forth, etc., etc. So, I mean, yeah, you definitely be taking his job. I mean, I honestly do see you taking over his job, a higher position, a higher role with more pay. So, I mean, this is literally working out in the best favor for everybody there at that place in the work environment because, you know, you can't get away with what is going on. I mean, you can't get away with, I mean, literally what he is doing and what I'm thinking he is doing. I really hope it's not what's going on, but yeah. It's different. It's difficult. It's a very weird situation, and I would not want to be in his shoes at all. So he is actually being booted out, I would say about first of the year. So once, you know, the new cycle comes, and then kaboom, goodbye, Roger. Go to hell. The Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Cups. This represents emotional stability, feeling safe, actually feeling protected again in the workplace, and that would literally be the coworkers that you're working with and yourself. So him being out of the picture, being gone, we have Azazel again, we have the red, so that's passion. That is bringing down those energies so that you can manifest what you want and make that happen like that, because you are. I just don't encourage people that look up to him or talk to him. I don't encourage people to. Yeah, I wouldn't either. No, because he's not a role model of any kind. I would not look up to him for anything at all. I would look down at him. But I mean, everything is going to be good after he leaves. It's going to feel warmer. It's going to feel safer. Everybody's going to feel a little more safe knowing that he is gone and out of the picture. And if he does have to go to court and face any kind of, you know, injustices that he's, you know, done, sorry about his luck, but, you know, that's just how the dice have, you know, rolled because of his actions. And I know he's going to try to blame it. If anything does go to court or, you know, higher ups, I know he's going to try to blame it on, well, he's stressed out and all that. But no, that is not an excuse to do what he's done. I just act like he's not there already since a long time ago. Yeah, see, then that is making that happen even more because you're in your head, you're like, okay, sorry, you're gone. So you started the happiness in the party already. Okay, so you're already feeling those benefits of what is to come. So for you, it's already happening. And that's what a lot of people need to do, is have that firmly in their mind like you do. Not a lot of people can get around that. Not a lot of people can keep that image in their mind and keep it. And, it, you know, that visualized image, you know, the outcome. Everybody's like, you know, oh, well, the why and the how, and how are we going to get it done? How is it going to get done? Who's going to get it done? What's going to get it done? You guys don't need to worry about that. Just focus on the end goal. But yeah, I mean, so you're experiencing that peace that you well deserve. It's a well-deserved peace. So yeah, just keep ignoring that fucker. Keep ignoring him and be like, yeah, whatever, dude. How are we feeling about that one? I just start talking and I don't stop. See, there we go. Hello. So there we go. So, I mean, the more you do that, the more you encourage the others that this is what is ushering in this newness and him being gone. So, the trash is taking itself out. Literally. So, how do we feel about that one, brother? Hopefully good, because these are really good cards for what is going on. Really good cards for what is going on. All right. Okay, I have one more, and then... Hold on. Who was next? Okay, Okay, Kenma? Kenma. Yes. Okay, what is your question? What is your question about work? He literally is he's digging his own grave. I love it. And he's not going to get away with it. Oh, your job. Ooh. All right, let me see. All readings, Uzma, all readings are $6 for the one card. If you've seen me do a reading, which you just did, you get more than one card. Okay, should I leave your job? Ooh. All right. Leave. Un momento, por favor. Wow. That was a really snappy reading, or a shuffle, sorry. Sorry, my hands don't want to. The arthritis. I hate arthritis. Alright, I'm going to do one more good shuffle because I did not like that one. Got you, brother. Okay. Yeah. Satanic candles are coming big time. Okay, Kenma, tell me when to stop. I see that. Hi, my Teresa. Oh. Is it really stressful? Like, are you really stressed out to the max? Because I am picking up, I don't know what I'm picking up, but it's wild. So the Eight of Cups. So if you want the emotional, like, if you want that emotional relief right here, I would definitely honestly start thinking about changing positions or changing jobs or careers. So this is definitely you taking off into your, kind of like not a search, but pretty much a search for the job that's going to emotionally fulfill you for what you do. So, what are your skills? What are your special skills? I know you have a lot of special skills. I know you're very psychic, but I also know that you have, physical skills that you can use in another job. So, this is going to be whatever you choose is going to be a lot better than what you're going through right now. Wow, I feel really extremely tired. My calves burn. My arms, they feel like I don't know. Like, is it taking a toll on your entire body? Like, emotionally? Like, the central nervous system feels shot. Like, it literally, I feel like my central nervous system is completely just shot to hell. The Ace of Wands. Okay, now this is the good stuff. I'm a CNA, but it's hard to find a good place to go. Oh, yeah. My entire family, they're CNAs and they're, nurses and all that stuff, and they don't even want to do it anymore because they hate it. They can't stand it. So they're all quitting. They all went down to like 1 day a week. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is a new job, literally. So we have energy for the sake of energy, but this energy is formed already. So it's forming around what you want. So whatever it is that you're wanting, like an easier position or somewhere closer to home maybe, or just something that's not so, back breaking and, bone grinding, that is your choice right there. So you're being offered, okay, so here's your choice. So I don't know if they could offer you like something a little bit, easier or nicer, not so stressful. Maybe go down to a couple days a week or 1 day a week like everybody else is doing in the medical field, because everybody's just quitting. They're like, boof, I'm done. I'm not a doctor anymore. I'm not a nurse. See ya. It's like, oh wow. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy that people are, quitting at such a rapid rate. They're dropping like flies, especially here. But I mean, the Ace of Wands is going to give you the potential to really fully realize your best self. And especially when you do this search for this new career or a new job. The Ace of Swords. All right. So this is up to you. This is your choice, your decision. We have two aces, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is the beginning of you thinking of, okay, well, where should I go? What should I do? What am I good at? So what are you good at? Like, you got to weigh like both sides of the scale. So weigh the advantages to disadvantages of actually leaving your position right now. So is it better to leave that position for a different one, for maybe a little pay cut, like $1 less, or would it be worth staying with that dollar extra only to be stressed out and completely backbroken and, like crippled? It feels like it's a very crippling thing to do. I have been I have been working at a store. I have been overworked and not been treated good at all. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, you know what you need to do then. You do know what you need to do, because this is actually going to come back on them and they can get in a lot of trouble. So, I mean, if you want to, I would take legal action. I always, if you are literally being treated that badly, I would take legal action. All right, so the Four of Swords, that is definitely, the end of the job. So it does look like that you are going to choose to end that job and find a different position. Flowers. Do you like to work with flowers? Like, I know we have flower shops and stuff. Like, when you go inside of the stores, you like a Martin's or, like a Kroger or, some nice, like Whole Foods. They have like a flower section. And literally I'm spitting. What the Four of Swords came up, what I seen in my mind, was you literally working in the flower arrangement part of that store. So I don't know if that part has a gift shop of some kind, because all hospitals usually do have like a little gift shop where you can get little trinkets and like, things like that. Especially like little rosaries that are really cute and they're really expensive. You know that because you work in a hospital or, But I mean, that is what I saw. So that is definitely you ending that, coming home wanting to just, just crash and just completely die from, the job. It's got to be hard. It's got to be hard on you and everybody that works in the healthcare industries. So for you, I appreciate you for working in the healthcare industries right now, especially with what's going on with COVID and everything. So thank you. I work at Kroger. Oh, whoa. But I can't work around flowers because I'm allergic to them. Oh, okay. Well, that's really weird. That is really, really weird that I did pick up on the flowers. Okay, so we're allergic to the flowers. No, stay away from them. Spray them with some Roundup. I'll buy and I'll provide for you. We'll kill the flowers. But this is you definitely leaving your own job, this current job, and finding something different. Six of Cups. So this is your, like, basically your childhood. What was it that you wanted to be when you were a kid? Anything? Anything besides a CNA? But this right here is your satisfaction, the emotional satisfaction that you are going to be getting from the job that you do land after you quit this one. So I would definitely have a backup plan and, make sure that you have, the means and funds saved up just in case something does happen, so you have a nice little cushion. So I would definitely try that. But the Ace of Wands, I like that because that is actually bringing in that new energy for you to actually realize your best self, and you realize, okay, well, I deserve to be, treated good and equally. And yes, you do. You totally need to be treated equally, just like everybody else in the job. I don't know. I've always wanted to be a nurse, but I have thought about teaching. See, and this is kind of like, we have kind of like the schoolhouse right here. It's kind of like, in a sense, it could be the teacher, showing the kid about, botany and, stuff like that. But it does show, teaching. It does show a way of, okay, I'm showing you this, how to do this, how to work this problem out. So call on the ancestors. That's the ancestor card. So definitely ask your ancestors to step in and be like, okay, what is the best match for me? And make this really, time consuming, because it's not easy to just, say, I'm going to quit my job, boom, and then, not have, something to back you up. That is what is going on here. So do you have something backing you up? But I do feel like, pull from the childhood and especially from the ancestors, because they're going to be there to help you 150% no matter what. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing right there. I love that. I love that with the ancestors. They are incredible and they always help. You will find satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, like you did when you first started becoming a nurse. But I'm about transferring to another Kroger. Oh. Okay, so basically, talk to the ancestors, talk to your specific ancestors first, and let them know what you want to do. Don't quit until, you have something that's backing you up. Definitely don't quit until you have something backing you up. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this represents your current job. So you pretty much, I mean, it's a good paying job, but you're still sad because of the way that you're treated. And, you don't deserve any of that. So you do not deserve to be treated badly whatsoever. So maybe there's a position at Kroger that would open up that's, you could do that. Seven of Swords. Okay. So yeah, this is the same job. This is this job, the CNA. This is, yeah, it's like you're literally everywhere all at once, and it's too chaotic. It's too hectic on you. It's way too much on you, and it's too much on the mind too. So yeah, this is you quitting, and this is you finding that emotional, release and support in another job. And I'm not 100% sure where that will be. The Hangman. So we have knowledge, a new perspective on things. So I would honestly, use your own discernment to whether or not or when you should quit your job and get another one. I would just kind of, wait and see what happens and make sure you have a backup plan. But definitely talk to the ancestors, because they're there for you and they have messages for you. They're waiting to help you and to tell you, okay, we need to do this, you need to do that, in order to be happy again. Instead of being stuck in the same thing, the repetitive cycle of, being a nurse. Which is what I can tell from you, what I can feel from you. It's exhausting, and it's just, I'm sick to my stomach about it for some reason. I work at, well, they do same, but I don't let myself. Yeah. So, how are we feeling about all of this? How are you feeling about, like, widening your perspective on a different kind of a job or a new job, or maybe cutting your hours back? Definitely, though, definitely talk to the ancestors. That's a must. That is a definite must. But it's crazy. It's just, it seems so chaotic. I can't even imagine what you go through. I actually got really sick at one point and got in trouble for calling off. See, I was going to ask you if you did get sick, because the Four of Swords is actually the card that you do get sick. And I was thinking, are you afraid that you're going to get sick? So, I mean, if they're a hospital and they can't handle, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I was just going to say, so you got in trouble for being sick. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. They should know, because they're a hospital. They're nurses. You're a CNA. You're a certified nurse's aide. They should know that. So I would just kind of just wait and see what happens. But I would definitely try to get a backup plan and, weigh the pros and the cons and make sure, to weigh the advantages of disadvantages. I feel good about it, though. Good. Aw, because I don't want to see, I don't want to see you, struggling, and like the mind, it feels like it's gonna blow up because of it was such a stressful day, or whatever went on. But yeah, I totally think that you will find something a lot better. There are a lot better things out there that you could be doing with your time and making the same kind of money. It might be a little bit of a pay cut, pay lower. It might be lower pay, but it'll be something that you like to actually do, and you get emotional satisfaction out of it, instead of agony in the mind and agony in the body, and in turn getting sick again all over, and because you're in the hospital and you're around these patients. And sickness tends to spread in the hospitals. So what do you think? I'm like, what do you think? Hopefully good. Hopefully hopefully there's options for you to go to, and there's stuff that you can do, like, to weigh out the pros and the cons of, leaving the job, and people that you can talk to within your, like your family or your, your inner circle. But I mean, everything does point to you actually leaving and you finding a different job that is actually really, really good for you, and it brings you emotional satisfaction. So I mean, you could take on that, teaching. I don't know if you have, a degree in it or anything like that, but that is something that is very possible that could come from all of this. Very possible. So yeah, I feel your stress, and holy wow, it is intense. It is very intense. I am so stiff. Well, this answers my questions that I have been asking myself lately. Aww. So do you feel better? A little bit better, maybe a little relief? Let those shoulders, stretch out your shoulders for me, because you're tense. You're very tense. You're very tense, my darling. It's like, wow. I'm like, holy crap. I feel like when you come home from work, you're like this. You know, pretty much like a robot. You're just stuck. It's like everything just kind of locks up, and it's like, wow. Good. Oh, good. That makes me happy. Well, I'm glad that those answered your questions. So no flowers, okay. No flowers. That's still weird that I picked up on the flowers. I like that though, but yeah, don't be around the flowers if you're allergic to them. I am too. And it's not fun. Trust me, I know. I completely understand where you're coming from with the flowers. Lilacs. I love my lilac tree. I sit under it and I start sneezing and I just can't. I can't do it. The eyes start to swell shut and it's like, nope. Can't do it. It's like, wow. Aw. That makes me happy. That makes me really happy. Thank you so much. I could be that. I want flowers, but I don't know. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do anything that's gonna, jeopardize your health or your allergies, your sinuses. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Let your, be nice to yourself. Be nice to the sinus cavities and everything, because I understand it. The allergic reactions and stuff, because yeah, it sucks. Aw, you don't have to thank me, love. Never have to thank me. Yeah, you don't have to thank me. I love reading. I love reading for you guys. I love the positive readings. I love this. I love how concise they are and consecutive, and they don't change much. I cannot believe I've had a migraine for 3 days. My brother Gustavo, what is your question? What is your question? Is it time to take out the trash? Sorry. I saw House of Gucci. Good movie. Very good movie. Wow. Gustavo. Brother. Where's my brother? It's actually my brother, you guys. Gustavo. Ooh. Gustavo. Where are you? I'll call you. There you go. I was worried about when I told Utah to see him. Oh. Brother was worried about when I went to Utah to see him. Why was he worried? Why? What happened? He was worried about you? Or was he worried about himself? He thought he brought spirits to his house? Why would he bring spirits to his house? What has he been doing that he would have brought spirits to his house? Where has he been? Is that what this next reading's about? About whether he brought spirits with him from somewhere? It's very, I mean, you can bring attachments with you, but it's very rare that actual, helpful spirits want to attach themselves to us. It's more the lower level astral beings, like, the playful jokesters, tricksters that want to attach to us and come home with us. It's like stepping on gum. You just kind of bring it along with you back home. and you know it gets weaker and weaker and weaker, and the gum starts to wear off. And but the thing is, Azazel told me about his girlfriend that she's going to leave them when I was lost in the mountains. Oh God. Oh. Okay, so what is your question? I'm like, what is your question? Tell me it. So you, I'm waiting. You told him. Okay, so you told him that she's going to be leaving him? Sorry, I'm still trying to... It's still there, but not bad. I think it was Azazel. Yeah, that's very possible. I mean, that's very possible because when you have Azazel, he does come. I mean, he is a prince of hell, so he does come with a legion of, I think, what is it, 43,000 different spirits. So you definitely could have experienced one out of the 43,000 that accompanies him. So that's quite a bit. I mean, that's a lot of spirits. I accidentally brought like over 200 with me home one night. Talk about a crowded room. Know what? You did okay, you didn't say anything. Okay. Okay, so what is your question? Oh my goodness. The mountain thing, that's really interesting though. That is really interesting. Your brother's... That would be really interesting. Okay. So your brother's girlfriend or wife? Who am I picking up on? The girlfriend, or is she a wife? Or did you already tell me? And I just didn't see it. Okay, so is she going to leave them? She was trying to help him. Okay, I get that. Okay, what's pretty bad? Okay, so your brother's wife. That's who we're talking about right now? You want to know if she's gonna leave him? Or if... Oh, girlfriend. Okay, so you want to know if his girlfriend's gonna leave him. Alright. Am I right? You want to know if the girlfriend is gonna leave him? Okay, got you. Okay, I got you. I'm like, my God, this thing is so top heavy. I hate that. I hate these shuffles. I don't like that when that does that. Okay, one more good one. Okay, Gustavo, tell me when to stop. Whew. Wow. That was a head rush. I don't know where that came from. Okay. Well, all right. So we have the Two of Cups. So this is basically what you're telling me. You know what is going on. So evidently somebody did bring something back with them. So there is something there. I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is. What do you think it is? Has Azazel told you what it is that they have? Because there is something with them. Yeah, I don't feel like I don't know what's going on with her, but she feels kind of funky. There's something going on with her. What did they bring back with them? Because there is something that is trying to get them to separate. So this is not done. This is something on, another being that is trying to do this. I don't know who it is. I do not know who it is. But it's almost like this relationship should not be happening because it's not that compatible. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so she's of the earth. Yeah, I kind of do feel like that is the manifestation of whatever they brought back with them from wherever they went, because they did have something. They do have something that is in between them, and it is not something that is alive. It is definitely something that has been long dead. But this is really strange. This is really, 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 really strange because the Pentacles, I mean, that would be the manifestation of literally what they brought back with them, tearing them apart. So something is definitely... They tried, said was me. This has nothing to do with you. You had nothing to do with this. It was all them. They did something to bring whatever back with them. It attached to them. So it's in between them. It's not you, it's them. It is something that is an entity that is in between them trying to dissipate the relationship, as that Two of Cups does show. Now we have the Temperance card. So, yeah, there's going to be a giant change coming, and that would definitely be either them, kind of working it out, or they're going to leave, and then that balance will actually be brought back into their lives for both of them. So I mean, if they do separate, I do kind of feel like that, yeah, they'll be a lot better off without each other. But if they don't, then I mean, they have this entity that is with them, and I can't really pick up on what it is. It's dark. It's usually, the little astral nasties that want to, try to chase you and, do, the weird things like hide your, you hide your lighter or hide your keys. Those are not fairy folk, guys. But that is definitely something that is definitely with them. Stop, don't care. I love you, brother. We know what's going on now. Really? That's intense. That is intense. It's not you. It's not you. Trust me. It's not you. So don't even think that. That's really messed up. Okay, good. I was going to say, yeah, Azazel should have told you that it's not you. It is them. Whatever they've done, you don't have to thank me. Oh, you don't have to thank me, brother. Alright, guys. I gotta get off here. My head is pounding. Still. I can't believe I actually did readings. I can't believe I actually can read. I don't know what is going on. Anybody else having headaches? Like bad? Like migraines, maybe? Because it hurts. It is not fun. Gustavo. Alright, guys. Gustavo, I will text you here in just a little bit. And everybody have a good day. Don't get sick. Oh, you had one more? Okay. What's your next one? I got you. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's your next one, brother? Oh, the guides. Okay. Just one? You know I can't just do one. You know I don't shut up. You know me, Gustavo. You know me, my brother. Alright, one more good shuffle. Damn cord. Okay, tell me when to stop. You crack me up. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we have the Six of Cups. So basically, I don't know why they're pointing to your childhood. They're pointing to your childhood. Whoa. Why? Why? This is the past. So the past is evidently, you need to learn something from the past, from your ancestors. Definitely from the ancestors. About, that union with another person. So this is all indicative of, okay, so the Four of Cups, you're ignoring something within yourself that has not been healed. What happened? What had happened in your childhood that you are not healed from? Emotional, pretty much not emotional healing. You have not been healed emotionally. So that is an indication of, the childhood gift of trauma keeps on giving. So what could be, what is it? It's something that you need to heal from. Like big time heal from. It's emotional. So it is something that is emotional that you've carried with you for your whole life that happened in childhood. And I don't know if you know it happened, but it's something that, caused you to remember it, if you do remember it. Seven of Cups. Okay. So it was having to do with another person. So what had happened with this person in your childhood that is making you, ignore it now? Lady D? So what is it? All readings are done after Gustavo. You don't remember? But you're ignoring something, some kind of emotion that you need to heal from. And I'm not 100% sure, but it is linking back to your childhood, and it's linking to your ancestors. So I would definitely talk to the ancestors and talk to Azazel and see what it is that you need to heal from that you're ignoring. The Chariot. Okay, so this is you. This is you right here. So you're the charioteer, and these are your subjects. Now your subjects, that's basically your will. So your focus, will, and determination. So this is, again, something that you've put in your brain, that it's in a box and it's closed. So the next time you're triggered, it's going to open up. That's the trauma box. So it's something psychological that you have not healed from. And I don't know what it is. Your box is way too closed up for me to even try to even peek into it whatsoever. But it is definitely something from childhood that has been brought on and carried on into, your adulthood, that you really, 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 really need to ask your ancestors and Azazel to help you heal and get over. And I'm just not understanding what it is. The Five of Wands is construction. So this is the construction on yourself. So self-care, making sure that you are okay, making sure that Gustavo feels good inside. Do you feel good inside? How do you feel today? Do you feel, are you happy? Are you sad? What's making you sad? Pay attention to these emotions. Pay attention to the emotions, because they are a very big clue into how, and possibilities of why this could have happened and why it's so shut off in your brain, as that box. So there's something there. But I mean, I don't know if you go to therapy or anything. I mean, that's good for me. It's not good for everybody. So the Two of Pentacles, so that would be definitely juggling. I mean, it's juggling things, two things at once. So there's obviously, it's kind of difficult, a little bit difficult. But still, I just still say to ask the ancestors what it is that you need healed from. If you can't remember, if that box doesn't open up, which I hope it doesn't, because once that trauma box opens, it's like kaboom, your brain goes crazy. Then ask Azazel to help come and clear out what it is that you have experienced, that you have blocked from yourself. So basically there's a blockage in you that you need to work on. That's the whole message of your guides, is there's a blockage and you need to work that. Yeah, the repressed memories and stuff, yeah. Those are weird. Those are just very scary. So even if you don't want to work on that right now, you don't have to. It's in your time, Gustavo. When you want to work on that, you can work on that. But in the meantime, if you don't want to, if you don't want to remember that, don't. Don't try, because it will just open that trauma box and it's going to be like, oh, wow. And then you're going to feel those feelings. But one day, I mean, literally, you do have to accept those feelings one day. So it's pretty much up to you when you want to try to deal with the healing. So yeah, it is basically some suppressed emotions. Good. See, that's I wish people had that mindset all the time. Good. You're not afraid to open that box and work on it. That's good. How do we feel? That's pretty interesting. That's really interesting. I wouldn't even I wouldn't have even imagined anything in your childhood that would have affected you in to where you had to shut it off in your brain and forget about it and suppress it. I would have never even guessed any of that. So, how are we feeling? It's funny. Well, when you decide you want to, work on that issue, you can. But until then, you don't have to. You don't have to deal with that right now if you don't want to. Because it could just literally be yeah, it could... Working like that it's difficult, I'll say the least. It's very difficult. Suppressed emotions and feelings and, the trauma box that we have in our brain, it's hard. Maybe all ghosts I saw when I was a kid. There could be a link there to the ghosts. I mean, maybe you're ignoring a spirit that needs your help. Maybe you're ignoring, I don't know. But it does feel like there's some kind of trauma that you're ignoring that has been, closed off in your brain. And it's still there and you're ignoring it, so that's why it's in your brain. It's not out in your consciousness and you can't remember. So that's really, really weird. Or really weird. I've never had this kind of a reading for you, ever. So, that's just your overall, general, your message is to, heal. Heal what's not been healed. When you're ready. Oh, like them going, them passing, that kind of thing. Oh, Gustavo. They're only looking out for you for the best, for your best interest. So I mean, that's really reassuring. Mine was too, because mine is so fragmented. It's sickening. All right, so how do we feel about that, brother? It's so hard to deal with any kind of trauma And it's really hard to not let it, it's easy to keep it in, but when it comes out, it's really hard to deal with. I know, but I was nuts. Yeah, you're crazy. Oh, good news. Bye. This is the only person that ever tells me to either shut up, get off there, or goodbye. The only person that ever tells me to shut up. Okay, guys. Well, now you know. He does. I love it. I do. I love it. Nobody tells me to shut up. Ever. Run? I'm not running. I'm not running. I'll walk briskly. Or quickly. But okay, guys. I gotta go take some freaking... I don't know. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a good day. Gustavo, I'll text you here in just a little bit. I love you guys. Please be safe. Stay healthy. Don't get sick. Don't get a headache. All that good stuff, please, because it sucks. So, alright, I love you guys. Yes, you too. You too. Oh, happy belated Thanksgiving. Sorry. I had to say it. So, I love you guys. Be safe. All that good stuff. I gotta go take something for my head before I puke. Yeah, coffee and Tylenol. There we go. That's gonna work too. Thank you for that. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Ooh, thank you for that too. It's my sinuses. It's insane. All right, I love you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye, guys. I love you guys. Stay safe.